Hi, Chapter 2, Semiconductors. There are 56 questions in this chapter. Number 1. What two elements widely used in semiconductor devices exhibit both metallic and non-metallic characteristics? Silicon and germanium. Number 2. Silicon in its pure form is an insulator. Number 3. What are the majority charge carriers in N-type semiconductor material? Free electrons. Number 4. Which of the following materials is used to make a semiconductor? Silicon. Number 5. What type of semiconductor material contains fewer free electrons than pure germanium or silicon crystals? P-type. Number 6. What are the majority charge carriers in P-type semiconductor materials? Holes. Number 7. Substances such as silicon in a pure state are usually good insulators. Number 8. What type of semiconductor material contains more free electrons than pure germanium or silicon crystals? N-type. Number 9. In what application is gallium arsenide used as a semiconductor material in preference to germanium or silicon? At microwave frequencies. An element which is sometimes an insulator and sometimes a conductor is called a semiconductor. Number 11. If a Zener diode rated at 10 volts and 50 watts are operated at maximum dissipation rating, it would conduct blank amps. 5. Number 12. What limits the maximum forward current in a junction diode? Junction temperature. Number 13. What are the three terminals of a silicon-controlled rectifier, or an SCR? Anode, cathode, and gate. Number 14. Why do many MOSFET devices have built-in gate protective Zener diodes? The gate protective Zener diode prevents the gate insulation from being punctured by small static charges or excessive voltages. Number 15. The power handling capability of most Zener diodes is rated at 25 degrees Celsius, or approximately room temperature. If the temperature is increased, the power handling capability is less. Number 16. The silicon-controlled rectifier, or SCR, is what type of device? A PNPN. Number 17. Electron conduction is an N-channel depletion type MOSFET is associated with N-channel depletion. Number 18. What is one common use for PIN diodes? As an RF switch. Number 19. The silicon-controlled rectifier, or SCR, is a member of which family? Thyristors, and I apologize if I mispronounced it. Number 20. Alpha of a bipolar transistor is equal to beta divided by, in brackets, 1 plus beta unbracket. Number 21. Which component conducts electricity from a negative emitter to a positive collector when its base voltage is made positive? An NPN transistor. Number 22. What are the two stable operating conditions of a silicon-controlled rectifier, or an SCR? Conducting and non-conducting. Number 23. What is the beta of a bipolar transistor? The change of collector current with respect to base current. Number 24. Which of the following is a PNPN device? Silicone-controlled rectifier or an SCR? Number 25. What is an enhancement mode FET? An FET without channel. No current occurs with zero gate voltage. Number 26. Hole conduction in a P-channel enhancement type MOSFET is associated with P-channel enhancement. Number 27. What is a depletion mode FET? An FET that has a channel with no gate voltage applied. A current flows with zero gate voltage. Number 28. In a bipolar transistor, the charge of collector current with respect to base current is called beta. Number 29. How does the input impedance of a field effect transistor, or an FET, compare with that of a bipolar transistor? An FET has high input impedance. A bipolar transistor has low input impedance. Number 30. When a silicone-controlled rectifier, or an SCR, is triggered, to what other semiconductor diode are its electrical characteristics similar as measured between its cathode and anode? The junction diode. Number 31. What is the alpha of a bipolar transistor? The change of collector current with respect to emitter current. Number 32. Which component conducts electricity from a positive emitter to a negative collector when its base is made negative? A PNP transistor. Number 33. What are the two basic types of junction field effect transistors, or JFETs? N-channel and P-channel. Number 34. What is a common use for point contact diodes? As an RF detector. Number 35. The alpha of a bipolar transistor is specified for what configuration? Common base. Number 36. The control element in the silicone-controlled rectifier, or an SCR, is called the gate. Number 37. What type of semiconductor diode varies its internal capacitance as the voltage applied to its terminals varies? A varactor. And again, I apologize if I mispronounced it. Number 38. Structurally, what are the two main categories of semiconductor diodes? Junction and point contact. Number 39. The current gain of a bipolar transistor in common emitter or common collector compared to common base configuration is large to very large. Number 40. Under what operating condition does a silicone-controlled rectifier, or SCR, exhibit electrical characteristics similar to a forward-based silicone rectifier? When it is gated on. Number 41. What are the three terminals of a junction field effect transistor, or a JFET? Gate, drain, source. Number 42. When it is gated on, the silicone-controlled rectifier, SCR, exhibits electrical characteristics similar to a forward-biased silicone rectifier. Number 43. Why are special precautions necessary in handling FET and CMOS devices? They are susceptible to damage from static charges. Number 44. A Zener diode is a device used to regulate voltage. Number 45. Electron conduction in an N-channel enhancement MOSFET is associated with N-channel enhancement. Number 46. The beta of a bipolar transistor is specified for what configurations? Common emitter or common collector. Number 47. Beta of a bipolar transistor is equal to alpha divided by bracket 1 minus alpha bracket. Number 48. What are the major ratings for junction diodes? Maximum forward current and PIV. Number 49. Which of the following devices has anode, cathode, and gate? The silicone-controlled rectifier, or SCR. Number 50. Hole conduction in a p-channel depletion type MOSFET is associated with p-channel depletion. Number 51. What is a common use for hot carrier diode? As VHF and UHF mixers and detectors. Number 52. What is the alpha of a bipolar transistor in common base configuration? Forward current gain. Number 53. In amateur radio equipment, which is the major application for the silicone-controlled rectifier, or SCR? Power supply over voltage crowbar circuit. Number 54. What device is typically used as a stable reference voltage in a linear voltage regulator? A Zener diode. Number 55. What is the principal characteristic of a Zener diode? A constant voltage under conditions of varying current. Number 56. A semiconductor is said to be doped when it has added it to small quantities of impurities.